Wednesday, I think. Pretty sure it's Wednesday. It's been a long week already, but Wednesday, Stoneblade stream. More SolForge fusion action. I'm going to be battling Lucas today. My name's Gary. I hope we have a good game for you. Lucas, how are you doing? How are you doing
I'm
today?
I'm doing good. Like you said, been a busy week here. Pledge managers popped up, so people got questions for us and everything, and just
Mm-hmm.
making sure everything's working for everybody.
That's right.
Uh, so
Yeah. So if you backed the Kickstarter project, then the pledge manager is available. I think for the time being, anybody trying to pre-order and jump in the pledge manager, there's a hold that will be resolved. I think within the next, probably later tonight, maybe tomorrow. So if you're catching this recording or you're here with us live and you're brand new or you haven't backed yet, then keep your eye out. Keep checking the pledge manager. It'll be ready for you very soon. But yeah, it's been fun. Pledge manager, getting some questions, getting some more excitement. It's been quite the ride. I'm definitely happy to have that pledge manager going, getting us to the next phase of SolForge Fusion creation. But yeah, so we figured since since the pledge manager is kind of up and running, and since we had taken a few weeks off after the Kickstarter from SolForge, that another week of battling some SolForge it felt right. It felt like the right thing to do, and we like to do what's right here at Stoneblade Entertainment. So
that's the
Lucas,
motto. Yep.
yeah, that's our motto exactly. So Lucas is gonna probably kick my butt in a game of SolForge, as is tradition, and hopefully it'll be entertaining for you all. If you have questions, that is definitely one of the main reasons we're here. Why we do this is to interact with people who are interested in what we do, who are interested in our games. So if you have questions, uh, let them fly in the chat here, and I'll do my best to respond while I play a game. So I think with that we can jump in. Why don't I just go
Yeah,
with
let's get started.
just run a quick start button here. Okay. All right. I like Nova. I'm a big fan. I think I might just run out Nova. It's been a while since I've played with her. Let's see. First, I guess I should verify if her powers are good for me. This is part of the game here, right? So I gotta make sure that something that she's got the right powers for me. And see, I'm kind of glad I checked because I don't really have a ton of minion stuff in my Utera deck, and she's primarily playing with minions. Ooh. But I do have kind of a cool thing going on with my Tempest deck. Let's give it a try. Let's go with Nova. And let's just give it a whirl.
Try it out.
I already spoiled the audience that it's my destiny to lose. So what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
All right, you
It's
ready?
always set up for that underdog story. Yeah, I'm good to go. I went with Oros this time.
Cool. All right, we're setting up then. Let's do it. All right, I'm starting the game with the Forge. And, let's just go ahead and lead with some big stats here. The Glowhive Siren is
Okay.
pretty beefy at level 1. Ooh, that's one of the templates that we fixed since posting the cards to the Discord, thanks to the Discord's feedback. So I gain 4 health, which means the Glowhive Siren gains 4 attack. If I manage to gain any more health, well, the Glowhive Siren will get bigger as well.
Okay. That's a big creature here, but I got the Stampeding Raptor, who has just enough attack to trade with it.
Dude. Dude, not nice. Come on, man.
I like it.
Well, you know what? I have a pretty decent answer to that. I'm going to go ahead and Tangle Sprout my Siren up to 10 health. +2, activate +2. Activate means I can use this power once a turn. We like to track it kind of like this because it's easy to remember that I've used the power. The Tangle Sprout also has Defender, which is kind of nice on the Tangle Sprout because it's a little bit harder for Lucas to go and force a combat, especially when he doesn't have the Forge.
Yep. Especially when I hate that card with my entire being.
Well, I love this card,
It's
so here we go.
it's a good one. It's a really good one, but I never get to play it, and I always get destroyed by it.
There must be a miscommunication of some kind, Lucas, because Jason's in the chat just said it's your favorite card.
Oh, okay. Well,
he couldn't possibly be sarcastic or be trolling you, could he?
yeah, no. I think I'm gonna play this Hematophagic Banshee
Whew.
here, so we can
Say
start
that 10
hitting.
times fast.
I refuse to.
All right, when an enemy creature is destroyed by this, deal 3 damage to the enemy player. Deploy, you may destroy another one of your creatures. If you do, you gain 3 health. So you're going to destroy your raptor then?
Nah, I'm gonna leave my raptor around.
Okay.
We'll ignore the bottom half.
Fair enough. All right, well, these two fight because my Glowhive Siren is in the front row. It initiates combat in its lane. But because over here, like I said, my Tangle Sprout's a defender, Lucas does not have the Forge, so that means his creatures, unless they otherwise state, will enter play in the back row. So neither creature's in the front here, so there's no combat here. They just sort of look at each other until next turn. So that's nice for me, because I'll probably get another use out of my Tangle Sprout. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Elite. Some big creatures here. Let's go with my own Glowhive Siren.
Hey.
Yours.
Hey.
It was such a good play. I thought I'd
Not cool, man.
copy you.
Not cool.
Go ahead. Ooh. Hardened Omni. Wonderful.
Hardened Omni. Will actually be updated. We'll have art updated soon. We went and actually created a new version of Omni for each of its different splices. So that's actually the first time we're announcing that. We talked about it, and even though we were getting close to when we wanted to be done with art and all that kind of stuff, we just thought it sounded right. It felt like the right thing to do to make sure that Omni, the art looked different depending on what spell it gave you and what spell it was playing with and what its activate power was. So.
Okay, well, I'm going to play the Stout Ravager here. Try and get rid of this Omni. And I've gained life this turn, so he gets +2/+2.
You have indeed. Well, I have the thing. I'm doing the thing.
Oh, you are doing the thing.
I'm doing the thing. So I have Trial by Combat. I can't pass it up. I don't even know if it's the right thing to do, but I have to do the thing because I'm so excited. What I'm going to do with this, I think, is probably give this +5 and have it battle this, right? Because this will only do 4, which would leave my Siren at 1. It would also delete this armor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and also set up a trade.
That seems good.
And then I also would ready my Omni. And I think Omni will go ahead and give itself Yeah, I'm gonna give itself 3 armor. So I should have just saved that armor token, shouldn't I have? And I'm also going to increase its health by 2. So it's at 5 health now.
Ooh, that's gonna be obnoxious to deal with. Okay. So is that all for you?
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay. Well, I guess our sirens trade.
You get. Oh, shoot! I got the last play there, huh?
Yeah, that was
Yeah. So
yours.
then I definitely put armor on my Omni. Yeah. Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
a little slow. It's been a busy day. It has
no
been a
worries.
busy day. I take 1 damage here.
Yep.
Gosh, Hardened Omni is not messing around, huh?
She is not. Especially when you're just gonna keep giving her health with the Tangle
Yeah,
Sprout
this
here.
combo is seems quite good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm first.
Oh, now that's just rude. Hmm. I cannot hear you if you're talking, Gary, by the way.
Oh, I'm muted.
Ah, there we go.
Nice. Go ahead.
I unmuted the Twitch stream just in time to hear my own voice. Wonderful. Um, let's see here. I will play this Vampiric Moeba and drain you for 2.
Ow. Okay. Um. Let's see. Let's go ahead and play this cool faction shifted Relentless Wanderer.
Hmm.
I'm going to +2 this, and gosh, should I just protect my Hardened Omni? Nah, I'll give this thing 3 armor.
Yeah. I will play this Portal Shade here
Okay.
to trade with that Wisp.
Okay.
I don't trade, but kill it. So I'm taking 5 here. My guy dies and took off the armor, and nothing happens over there.
Oof.
This is not looking good here.
Yeah, this Hardened Omni has has taken us to new heights, I suppose.
Yeah. I think we'll
Oof.
go ahead here. We're going to
Okay.
play this Vampiric Moeba and drain you for 3.
Okay.
On the board.
That's a big old boy. That is a big old boy. Um, well, 12. All right. I guess I'm gonna give Hardened Omni 3 armor. I'm gonna play Trial by Combat
Oh
on
no.
this and have these 2 fight.
Okay, so down to 2 health.
I think it's dead.
Oh, this is +7 level 2. Yep, no,
Yeah.
it's gone. It's
Yeah.
long gone.
Yeesh.
Ooh.
And I'll just go ahead and activate. This combo is, wow, I've never seen this combo before. Hardened Omni is
Yeah.
pretty rare, so it's
I think we may have changed her recently to she can
-1
only
health.
give other
Oh,
I
only other
think she can
creature.
only give other creatures.
Oh, so I'm
Uh
cheating, is what you're telling me.
I was gonna let it ride, but then this guy came out as well,
Okay.
and I didn't
Um,
realize much of a powerhouse.
yeah, here I can
That's okay.
start to play like that.
No, it's good.
Yeah, like
I mean,
let's let Hardened Omni have one last blaze of glory here, I guess,
there we go.
before we nerf her.
Let's see here. I will. I mean, you're probably just gonna get rid of the wisp here, but um, it's probably worth trying to deal with these guys over here. So I will play the Necrotic Fiend
Okay.
and pass it over to you.
Um, um, let's see. I'm gonna go for Fit of Rage here, I think. Actually, I don't have two guys. I don't have two creatures that I really care to pump. Oh boy.
Oh no, she can still give herself armor according to the file. So
Okay.
maybe we just changed her stats a little bit to make her a little less weak. But I think these are the updated ones.
I'm just gonna pump her up, I think. Um, yeah, and I'm gonna cast Fit of Rage. Um, Not the best Fit of Rage I've ever seen, but I don't have any lanes, and I don't really. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with that.
Okay. So I'm taking 9 damage over here. This guy has stealth, so he went past your wisp.
Oh, right past my
So you take
wisp.
5.
Ouch. And these two
And
fight.
then, yep. And when this guy dies, he gives a creature +2/+2, and summons a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
He's got all the death triggers on him. By all, I mean 2. Good enough for me.
For some reason I gave my Hardened Omni 3 more armor, but whatever. We'll just keep on living our lives here.
Yeah. I didn't have anything in that lane anyway, so it didn't matter.
Okay, I'm gonna lead with Glowhype Siren, a 5/10.
Ooh.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I guess we are just putting a blocker here. Go ahead.
Okay, it's a 3/13.
You get to... Oh, your Forge vulnerability isn't too good here this time around. Play 2 Wisp minions is not great when you have a full board.
Actually, I'll pump this thing. So this is an 8. And I'll pump the Siren here with my Tangle Sprout.
Okay.
And yeah, I have seen better hands for sure. Okay, you know what, I'll go ahead and replace this creature. So I gain 5. And so this gains 5.
Oh, that's interesting. I also have a refreshing Slayer in my deck.
Really?
Yeah. Twinsies.
Twinsies.
Okay. What to do, what to do. Five, two. I think the plan is just to avoid some lane, and also my creatures in my hand are pretty garbage. I'm gonna play Ferocious Roar here.
Mm-hmm.
Give my creatures some bonus stat.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright, so my
so
Tangle Sprout goes away, leaves you at 2. My Wisp does 2, and my Omni takes 2. You take 13 in total.
I will take 13.
All right.
Down to 32. Okay. We might be able to wiggle our way back into this. I'm going to
Okay.
play Glowhive Siren.
Mm-hmm.
Give myself some life here, and 5 attack. Go ahead. I think I'm just going to try to ignore the Omni and hope that you never draw any of the other ones.
That's fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll place a Wisp like this, and I will... Actually, you'll hold off on this activation.
Okay. Oh, this guy is also up. I think I'm going to override this zombie here with a Stampeding Raptor.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
this is the last chance to use my Forgeborn. So I'm going to give the Raptor 4 armor. And I think I'll give this guy 4 armor here. Just
Okay.
continue fogging your Omni.
Well, I have a potentially back-breaking card.
Oh.
And I'll do that.
That's nasty.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And I'll do this. Toxic Spores is a good card.
Who knew?
I'll give this thing armor. And I'm taking 9, it looks like.
Yep. I am taking 10.
This one's
My guy's down to 1.
And it's dealing 2 to mine. I already took this damage, you already took this damage, and then my Slayer will leave 3 damage on your...
Yep.
And then this trigger happens since we're at the end of the deck cycle.
Yep. Good old Oak Father. I didn't really have... When you broke that... When you killed that raptor there, that's was really good for you on top of getting the value there. He got to stay alive and do his thing.
Yeah, Hardened Omni is also just unkillable, basically, I guess. So that's cool. I'll gain 6.
Okay.
And I'll give this 3 armor.
I think
How many spells do you have in here?
I only got one, unfortunately.
Okay.
I played that ferocious roar, and that was it for me. I'm gonna play this Glowhive Siren here and give myself 6 life. Oh, and this guy also gains the +6 attack.
Alright, I'm gonna use my power here. And give this +6 and have it strike.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah, this has been a pretty fortunate game here.
Yeah, this is a bunch of blowouts, one right after the other.
Yeah, it's quite the game.
Oh, okay. It's really a blowout. Okay. This guy here.
Yeah.
Oof.
And I guess I'll 3 armor this.
I think we'll trade here. Which feels real bad, but best we can do at the moment.
Okay.
So I am. Oh wait, is that actually that puts me at 1?
I believe. Yeah.
Puts me exactly at 1.
Oh, these just stare. These trade.
These trade. Your guy takes 3. Oh man. I think
Yeah.
I think this is it here. Unless
This
I got
would
a removal spell for this guy.
Yeah, this would appear to be curtains.
Yes, unfortunately my highest defense creature is only 19. So
Oh man, pretty close.
it was if I gained life this turn, I actually may have had a blocker there, but you still had 2 creatures here on me, and I also don't have any minion generation, so there was multiple reasons why I lost that turn.
Wow, so hardened Omni on like what, turn 2?
Yeah.
Just ran the whole, this made the distance, huh?
Yeah, she made it all the way here to the well, it's only turn 7. Is that correct? No, well, turn 7. I gave up on turn 8. It's pretty much over last turn. Anyways, yeah, with her just being able to protect herself on top of the Tangle Sprout.
Yeah, that was a combo.
She was gaining permanent stats on top of her.
Yeah, assuming you were putting creatures in front of her, it was 5 health a turn she was gaining, which is just, yeah. And then the time, I'm able to ready her, each time through my deck, for an additional, health boost. And then if you didn't contest her, then I'm just giving the health elsewhere. So yeah, I think this Omni version continues to be maybe one of the last remaining kind of balance concerns. I know it's one of the few cards that we've talked about recently. Might be as we play it more, it might be worth taking another look at.
Yeah. It's definitely the oddest of all the Omnis. All the other ones are dealing damage in some sort of way, and this is the only one that's giving stats.
Yeah,
so it's hard
protecting
to keep
itself and other things. It's really, it's super powerful, and it's yeah. I mean, Trial by Combat is oftentimes not the best card, but it actually, in combination with giving something 3 armor, has been quite good.
Yeah, I think because she lends herself really good to board control. So if you got a full board, sometimes spending that Trial by Combat to wipe a creature and get more armor is really worth it.
Yeah, get a great trade. Yeah, totally. Cool. Yeah, I mean that was a game.
Yeah, I mean, by the very definition, yes. It
Indeed.
was that was a rough one for me. That's what happens sometimes when you grab the random decks, though. Sometimes someone finds the random synergy that works really well, and
Yeah, I mean, on top of having a really good draw with Hardened Omni, I think, just a lot of my numbers lined up kind of perfectly, right? Like the +7 in battle on your 12 health creature that could have maybe caught you back in the game. The
mhm.
drawing this card right as I'm about to shuffle, like, and end my deck cycle in combination with this really power. If you get an Oakfather in play, this power Nova's Wrath is really good.
Mhm.
So I think if we but even just aside from maybe your deck not having as many inherent synergies, I think I think also I sort of hit the high end of results there, which
Oh
is
yeah.
to be expected. It's a card game. You're drawing hands from your deck. Occasionally, one just slips away from you. Um, but I do think that it is worth taking a closer look at Hardened Omni in particular.
Mhm. Yeah, I was looking at this fun little life game package I had here
Mm-hmm.
of the Glowhive Siren and the Ravager and the Rex,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
whole bunch of things that cared about life, and
yeah,
they never showed up together except for that one time with
yeah, yeah.
the
You
level 1
can,
versions of these cards.
yeah, you can imagine though, yeah, like different draws kind of coming through, and you kind of getting out on the front foot. Um,
Hmm.
it's sometimes the game breaks that way a little bit. Um, but yeah, GG.
Good game.
I oh, you even had a purple Lycian Rain. That must
I
have really
know.
that must have
I
really caught your eye there. Oh
I
man, look at
saw
that.
that, and then I saw zero. There's what other minion generation do I have? I have the Fiend here, so the Fiend has to die. It's not like I can coordinate these
Mm-hmm.
two perfectly. And then I also had the Shroud Thorn Splicer, which takes a little bit more work,
Mm-hmm.
but it does reward you the Oakfather minion.
Yeah, it's a really
It
good one.
just I was falling behind on tempo that Elysian Rain requires kind of a one bad play to start get rolling, and I
Mm-hmm.
didn't have the opportune time to play a 3/3. I think.
Mm-hmm. Totally. Oh, this is a good Mantis too. All
Yeah,
utility.
a lot of utility here. The difficulty with this mantis here was bark skin didn't really provide. Just when this guy was in my hand, it didn't. Bark skin didn't really provide me with anything. And then even if I leveled it up, I hadn't played any spells, so Darkforge Drain was actually on the low end for
Mm-hmm.
things to me as well. So this is probably it's a good mantis, but probably want to find your other half deck here to find a better Forgeborn to pair with it.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm just thinking of the Mantis plus the Splicer seems like a real nice one.
Hmm.
Cool. Yeah, still, I think a neat deck. I think if you were to play a handful more times with this combination, you'd probably have some really cool sequences.
Hmm. Yeah, it's interesting what different. It's almost like you could play a deck completely different time to time. I could lean really heavy into minion strategy, or lean into this life gain strategy, or some decks might have something that would bridge the two gaps there. Just decks can have their own different play patterns within themselves, and those will get highlighted by different other half decks as well.
Totally. Yeah, cool stuff. Yeah, so if you haven't played SolForge Fusion yet, I definitely recommend hopping into our Discord, joining the Discord. You can get the Tabletop Simulator Workshop mod there, and play exactly what we're playing right now for free. Just come and play and see what you think about it. If you have played before and it's been a while, I'd recommend to come check it out. We have we're getting really close to final cards. We have our parser that kind of formats the text automatically for all the different variations of cards. We have, you know, a lot of things coming together, and we're getting really close. Within the next short while here, not immediately, but soon, we're going to be hitting the print button. So, all feedback and help is much appreciated on you know these last couple little things that we're talking about, like hardened Omni and other aspects of the game. So um, definitely swing by and check us out and hang out. If you're new, keep your eye on the Pledge Manager. It'll be ready for you to pre-order and jump in soon. And if you have already backed the Kickstarter, then you can go check out the Pledge Manager now and complete your order. And yeah, fantastic. Good stuff. It's always, even after a busy day where I'm kind of sleepy, it's always nice to take some time to play a game and show off some of the stuff we're working on.
Yeah, as game designers, we do allow ourselves the leniency to play our games on the occasion.
Not as much as one might assume. Maybe in different, I'm sure there are all sorts of different types of game designing companies, but we are pretty small, so lots of people doing lots of things. I'm sure you've noticed Lucas, chiming in on Kickstarter and social media. He's also a game designer. So we're wearing lots of hats. We're doing a lot of work. We couldn't do it without you all of our community members and people who like our games and give us feedback. So we're always happy to do these streams. For people to watch live, like a couple of you are now, or watching later. Give us your feedback. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to see in the future. And I think, we'll just kind of call it a quick early stream today and say thanks for watching. And, we'll be back this time next week. I'm leaning towards maybe playing some more Mech Builder game. We've been working on that a little bit. We have some cool new ideas and things that we're working through. I think it'd be fun to show it off.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you have seen the Mech Builder game before, or you haven't, it's a fun one. It's exciting to watch, and we've made some changes to it. So I think it would be great to have people let us know what you think about that one too. And so yeah, we'll be here next week at that time. And yeah, thank you, Lucas. Good work today. Good, nice to finish off with a game here.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. Well, there is somebody in the chat. Oh, you're going to ask something. Oh, you're going to ask about the mech game? Well, I was just about to sign off, but if you throw that question in there, the whole point of us being here is to chat with you all. So throw your question in the chat, or you can save it till next week. Mr. Wolfman 109. All right.
You gotta add the 109,
Oh yeah, I don't want any, TH Wolfman to think that I'm talking to them. Oh, you've only seen it the once. Yeah. So, yeah, I think, I think it seems pretty likely we're bringing it back next week. So, you can contrast what you remember seeing us stream with what you see next week, because we are making some progress and some meaningful changes, and we're trying out some things to try to get the game to the next level. And get it across the finish line as something that we feel good about bringing, to actually produce and print and all that kind of stuff. So make sure to check in next week, and you'll get to see it and ask any questions that you like.
Yeah. And we also have the VODs on Twitch if you want to go back and check some of the earlier versions of Mech Game. I think we probably have streamed it about 5 to 10 times.
Something like that, yeah.
You can kind of go back and see the progress that we've made on that as well.
Yeah, sometimes we would stream with very little changes between. Sometimes we would be trying little rules tweaks. Other times we had big overhauls. So it's kind of it's an interesting project, and we'll get more into it next week. But because we kind of, in a way, have documented almost all the little baby steps, because we haven't spent a ton of time on it. We've sort of just been kind of keeping it moving as we have other projects, obviously, like SolForge and a big Kickstarter and all that kind of stuff. But you can kind of go back through the VODs and see, where it started, what things are still the same, what's changed, how we've been talking about the game. And I think we'll have a lot to chat about and talk through next week when we show the game off again. So yeah, swing by, tell your friends, and we'll hang out and play some Mech Game next week.
Yep. See you guys.
All right. See you, everybody. Thank you so much for supporting us and hanging out with us. We will be back next week. We'll be in the Discord, so see you there.